Так. С чего начинали? Так, чувак, говорится просто.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power.
Ну, все понятно.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. Concern, Kane. Go for them, not me. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the forces deserve. Like any organization,
Boss!
we need good people. And we need to make good use of it. This isn't the time. Like any organization, we need good people. That's enough. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. We'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep.
Don't pull any punches.
You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you? Out like a light. Now approach him and extract him. Good.
Extraction
Complete.
arrived at Mother
You can only
Base.
bolt and recover someone if they're not resistant. No dead bodies either. Hang on a minute, boss. I'm not finished. You can only bolt and recover someone if they're not resistant. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your iDroid. Select staff management from the So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that will support you on missions. Take a look at the development list. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
That's the R&D
project.
team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC? I suppose that works too. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Skeleton extraction won't always be successful. One thing I should mention.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Unit function added.
If the weather's unfavorable, well,
Development project
could it
has been
injure
added.
the shocker? The weather's unfavorable.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Boss!
Could it? The person is injured. The shock of it could kill them. If the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? The person is injured. The shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well,
Extraction
could it?
arrived
If
at
the
Mother
person is
Base.
injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, could it? If the person is injured, this isn't the time.
Чё, заело, что ли?
If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, it could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. Boss, now that we have more people on the R&D team, its level has gone up. They should be able to develop the cardboard box now. Open your iDroid.
Select weapons items under the
Please
development.
specify
Now select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that
Development has finished.
Please select
You
a
can
drop
have the support
point.
unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed.
Supplies
Think of it as your
requested.
own personal delivery
Supply
service.
drop complete.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you'd know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed in the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it.
Mission
You
info
won't make any
has been
GMP or
updated.
find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone and tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a
Please
visit.
select a landing zone. Landing zone
This is
confirmed.
B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Please specify a project.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
I am a hero.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target. From plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too. Diamonds. Collecting them as assets will raise our GMP. You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up. A Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. Commander of a Spetsnaz detachment. Not the kind of guy you want to go up against.
с вас со сбоку. Будьте начеку. Конец связи. Штаб. Это КП. Понадеялся огонь.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you.
Потеряли
They're
врага.
gonna try to hunt you down.
Поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Прием. Всем боевым группам. Это КП. На нас напали. Всем подразделениям занять боевые позиции. Понял. Обследуйте сектор. Но осторожно. Конец связи.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Transmit a request from your iDroid and I'll send supplies right away. Extract him.
Понял! Всех постов! Срочно вышлите подкрепление! Прием связи! Подержись оттуда!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Вкусно, конфетка, еще такого хочу. Честно.
Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Прошу поддержку! Он тут! Катенька! Огонь!
Going to. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. That's the target. Looks like we found him. objectives complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around. He's coming too. Roger that. Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base. Their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost. So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful. Sandstorms come in. Sandstorms effectively make you blind and deaf, but that goes for the enemy too. Use the situation to your advantage. Roger.
This is B Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.